Hi everyone, I'm Qriket Veronis, founder, Sounds of Autism. Sounds of Autism is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 2011 in Goodyear, Arizona. We started our nonprofit in 2011. I have a son who's 20 years old now, and I realized in that time that there was nothing really out here in the West Valley, Arizona, and that we needed support. We had a lot of families who were raising kids that didn't have the needs to figure out their journeys or what they needed, and we wanted to make sure that that was not the case. So with all of my background in business and nonprofit work, I was able to really figure out a solution. I started everything on Facebook, and it turned into today. I mean, 11 years later, we're doing so many different things. Our nonprofit organization started in 2011, and today we have 16 programs, and we broke them into 4 phases. And the 4 phases that we broke them into focus on survival, compassion and empathy, workforce development, and independent living. We realized very quickly that the things that we were doing in the community were working and they sustained, but the issues were it wasn't just for kids that were being diagnosed. So we realized that we needed to start teaching this at a very young age. So we started working with college students all over the West Valley, Arizona, really all over the state. And when we were doing that, we started educating them at more of a prenatal stage about autism and things to look for. This is the next generation of parents and kids, and they're going to have the next generation of kids. So we wanted to make sure that they knew when they were starting to have families and they went into their adult lives that they were going to start learning the signs of autism, so when they had these kids, they could see them right away. The resources that are available to families, you have to catch it at 3 to 5 years old. And a lot of the parents I talk to today, they're finding it at 6 or 7 once their kids start school. It's too late. We need to really focus on the beginning stages of their lives. And so we did this program, the 16 programs, we did this from prenatal till the end of life to be able to support the journey no matter where they're at on the journey, and to help families that are already they've already raised the adults. We're helping them get these kids to to be more successful in life. And then with the younger generation, we're working with them right away to overcome some of the mistakes that I made as a parent, so that when their kids get to the adult life, they're ready to go out into society and society is ready for them. We decided to focus not just on the families of autism, but we also work with at-risk populations. And when we say at-risk, people with disabilities, people that might be struggling with dementia, that struggle with PTSD, military families. And we have a lot of individuals that are in domestic violence shelters or sex trafficking shelters. We want to support those people, empower them to be able to integrate back into society through love and support. And so with all these individuals that we're working with, we are taking these individuals and we're helping people that need help. It's kind of a train the trainer mentality, and we focus on families, community, responders, and educational leaders, and we call that our ACRE community. Again, autism or at risk, community responders, and educational leaders. And when we do that, we are building educational curriculum. We take it into these different populations, we teach them, and we empower them to embrace and change their cultures over to something more compassionate and empathetic for the at-risk population. We have a homeless issue now, we have jobless issues. People all over the world, especially after COVID, are being affected. But this population, the at-risk population, they were already affected before that. So just imagine now what's happening to these people because of COVID. So we are really focusing on this. We have a really cool thing that's going on right now with, we call it our phase 2, Compassion and Empathy phase. And we are starting to really focus on marketing and media so that our reach grows. We are pretty much known in the West Valley, Arizona, but we want to do the entire state and eventually the entire country and maybe even international. And because of that, we realized that our marketing campaign that we wanted to adopt was something that needed to be unique and different to capture the audience. There's a lot of stuff going on in the media right now, and people aren't always watching. So how do we capture those people that need our help? So we decided to bring on somebody that would help us bring a music side to our compassion and empathy. We feel that music is a universal language, and that the music that we are bringing will bring information to people, no matter if they have a connection to the at-risk population or autism population or not. And so our music is all about educating people about awareness and what to do to be a better person in society to support this population. And so we're happy to introduce Bobby Joe Bell. He is a music artist, a country music artist with a daughter who had autism, and he has this amazing story about his life and almost losing his life, and how the only thing he could think of before he was going to pass away was that his daughter, who had autism, was not prepared to have a successful life. He did not set her up for success, and he knew that was something he needed to change. So he prayed and said, if I can get God to give me my life back, I will absolutely write a song that will bring awareness to autism and at-risk populations, and we will share this with the entire world. And he did that, and now we're on our journey. So I'm happy to introduce Bobby Joe Bell and his Bobby Joe Bell Band. Raise your hands in.
Heading out on a Friday night, gonna hit the floor, gonna make it right, let's go, and light it up this way.
Hi, Bobby Joe Bell here, country music artist. I'm usually on stage having a good time, but today I'm talking about something a little different. I'm here at Raven Studios, here at Mesa, Arizona, and about a year and a half ago, I had some serious stuff happen to me. Basically, I was informed that if I didn't have surgery, I was gonna lose my legs. It was a really bad situation. I went in, they did surgery on me, and it was very humbling, to say the least. I went and see my daughter right after the surgery, and she was really scared. She's like, Daddy, if you leave me, what am I gonna do? And I said, you're right. And so at that point in time, I wrote a song called Line Dancing. It's got a line dance that goes with it. And that song is going to charity for the rest of its life every time it's played. It's on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and everything in between. About 5 months ago, I met Qriket from Sounds of Autism. We came together at a time which is very important because I had a song, which is a line dancing song, with Raise Your Hands Inc., which is my foundation charity, and I needed somewhere to put that. And it really came together. It was very cohesive to the fact of trying to raise money for the families with autism. We both realized that it was really together, the song and Sounds of Autism together would make a difference in people's lives. Together with Sounds of Autism and Qriket Veronis, Raise Your Hands Inc., we have decided to come together and break the world record for line dancing. We're going to attempt this at Gila River Arena here in Arizona, Glendale, and also a 60 stadium tour to do the same thing to raise awareness for autism and funds. With that being said, let's bring in Qriket Veronis with Sounds of Autism.
So I did want to mention that when we started our movement, one of the first businesses that jumped on board with us was the Goodyear Police Department. I am so excited to say that they are here to help us unify the community of Goodyear, Arizona. And I would like to introduce to you Lisa Berry, the Public Information Officer for the Goodyear Police Department.
Hi, I'm Lisa Berry, Public Information Officer for the Goodyear Police Department. And on behalf of the department and the Office of the Chief, we are honored to support Sounds of Autism. When the organization approached us in 2017, we didn't really know what it was going to be all about. However, over time, we have learned that they are a tremendous resource to the Goodyear Police Department.
Bobby Joe Bell, can you believe that we're here at the Gila River in Glendale, Arizona to share with everybody about the experience that we have coming leading up to the Super Bowl with Raise Your Hands Inc. and Sounds of Autism coming together as a hybrid organization? Tell us a little bit about that.
It's very exciting. We've got a song called Line Dancing, and a line dance goes with it. We're going to be breaking the state record at Gila River here in the next few months. It's going to be amazing. We're bringing awareness to autism and to disabled families across Phoenix.
And our fundraising initiative will bring awareness and resources to families all over the world. With Bobby Joe Bell's talents coming together with Sounds of Autism's organization, we can both work together to move our movement all over the world. And we're going to start here in Glendale, Arizona with Raising Your Hands statewide record, where everybody will raise their hands at the same exact time to bring awareness to autism and the support that everyone's giving us as we move forward. One step,
One city.
and one song at a time.
Hope to see you there.
Thank you.